Welcome to the Scholastic Cup Championship Series and a winner-take-all game. Game 3 of the best of 3. Each team has won one, and it all comes down to this game. We have them standing in the aisles tonight. Big, important game. The two teams coming in here with a 1-1 winner-take-all. And we're set to get underway. The drop and the draw, won by the Trevians, put to the near side. And into the zone, picked up by the Ramblers. They backhanded out to center ice at the red line. Got it strong-armed into the zone, to the corner. Center right up the middle. And the Trevians take it away. Trevians bring it back in to the Rambler end. Off the leg. Now back out ahead and all the way down, and that's going to be icing against Loyola. These two teams, believe it or not, this is the 6th meeting of the year between the two, and they could actually meet one more time in the semifinals in state. They're in the same bracket. Trevians back into the zone. Looking for a place to go with it. And didn't find anything, so they'll shove it back behind the Loyola goal. Centering attempt, that was broken up. Around to the near side and out to center ice and back into the New Trier end. Defenders have it. At the defense, held in the zone. And bouncing puck brought down. And flipped over to the far side and ended up deep in the corner. Back behind the goal line, picked up by the Trevians. They bring it out ahead. Spread out into the zone. The long blaster grabbed and held on with a couple of Trevians in the general vicinity. Try again, all the way through to the far side. And back around the goal. We've got the Loyola contingent down here in front of us, which is better than being in front of that New Trier contingent. That those students have a tendency to get a little rowdy and say things they're not supposed to say and things we can't put up on the air. Back behind the goal line. Over here to the near side. Out ahead, and the Ramblers bring it ahead. Loyola in their gold uniforms. New Trier in their, as it were, vintage stripe. Heavy check right in front of the Loyola contingent, picked up by the Trevian defense. They put it over to the far side. Loyola scrumming it along a little bit there. Now put to the near side. And in the border over there. The centering attempt, that ran into traffic and out of the ring. No score, first period, early on in this one. And around to the near side. First two games of this series have both gone to overtime. And not without some controversy involved in portions of this early game. Now right into the slot, shot saved. This series. Some controversy over awarded goals and last minute goal scoring. Brought into the zone. Ramblers have it. Centering attempt. There's all the way through. I think it might have been a shot and a save in there. In tight. Hand pass. But it was a hand pass to his own man inside the zone, so that washed off the stoppage of play. Out to center ice. And strong arm just barely into the zone. Picked up by New Trier. They'll bring it back. Split the defense. Down the man goes and back the other way. To the corner. Up the slide and New Trier will bring it back. On the give and go, there's a shot. Deflected out of the ring. Wrapped around to the far side and out to center ice. Into the zone. Ramblers looking for some help. Bouncing around a little bit. Trevians. Now bring it back the other way. Some nice end-to-end action early on the going here in this one. Lost the edge and down they went. Far side. Up top. And here come the Ramblers back the other way. New Trier, the outlet pass ahead. The give and go. Picked up by the Ramblers. They bring it back into the zone. Looking to center. Did so right into the harm's way, but cleared out of there by New Trier. Back to the Rambler defense. Deflected into the zone on the line change. And the New Trier Trevians put it deep. And over to the far side again, far boards, and all the way through over here to the near side. And tried to drop pass it out ahead. Instead, the Ramblers take it away, and Loyola brings it back offside. Now up ahead into the Rambler end, clearing the zone. And right back deep. And brought out of the zone by the Loyola Ramblers. To the side, and that grabbed and held on. Getting around the corner there. Now taken to the far side and out to center ice. Flip back deep into the zone. And over to the far side. Here come the Ramblers back into the zone. And out to center ice again. To the far side. Now the Loyola Ramblers put to the near side. Full house. And they got them standing all the way around the boards here. At the blue line, into the zone. The clear ahead ran into traffic. And strong arm to the corner. And the whistle and the stoppage of play. Right off the face-off, a shot directed to the corner, out ahead. And the New Trier tries to put it back diagonally in on the near side. Over to the far side. Loyola controls along the boards. They'll scrum along a little bit there. And now wrapped around to the near side. Back behind the goal line. And they bounce around a little bit. Up top. Back to the wing. The long shot ran into traffic. They'll try again. That shot went wide. Far side. And now picked up by Loyola. And the Ramblers come back the other way. Finishing off a line change. They are the Ramblers. Here's the shot. And we lose the puck out of the ring. That was the Ramblers doing it all by themselves without a deflection. Here's a shot and a save on the right wing. Up top. And into the sticky wickets in front. Cleared out to the blue line. Held in the zone. Near side board. And again up top. And again held in. The shot all the way through to the far side. After being deflected out front. Put back in again. And Loyola has the time to do the setup. And again, that standing breakout along the boards. That's the problem doing that standing breakout, is that they face back towards behind the goal. So you're putting your back to where you want to eventually go with that puck. Now flip deep in the zone, wrapped around to the far side, up top. They move it along there, right at the blue line. Of course, if both teams are doing it, then you're really, in a sense, you're it's equal. But if one side learns how to do it while the other one doesn't, then they will have a decided advantage. 7:33 left to play in the first period. No score. Ramblers come back the other way. Right up the slot. The big shot. The save. And as the puck comes back towards them, the goalie clamps it and holds it to the ice. Take another shot all the way through to the far side. Back out to the point. Back wrapped around behind the goal. To this side. Up top. There's a shot. Ran into traffic. And we got a penalty coming up, I think, for tripping. Make it hooking. New Trier penalty, minor for hooking at 7:02 left to play in the period. Up top to the point, back to the high slot now. There's the shot, bounces free, and New Trier clears. Ramblers with it. Put into the zone, back behind the goal line. And to the far side. Picked up again the big blaster, and that boomed wide. Back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. And Ramblers do the setup. Put it out to the point. I don't like that setup with that extra winger in there. At least as a standing, because then you've got five guys out on the ice on a power play situation, and three of them are really out of position. They lose the puck up on the net, we'll have another face-off. I mean, it's not for me to say other than I don't like that type of play. See, there's another case of 3-4 guys. Nobody out front. A shot and a save. Grabbed and held on. Now the face-off. And they play shinny right at the face-off dot. Picked up by left wing. Up top. To the high slot. Back to the left wing. Back to the high slot. The shot. The save. And take it to the corner. Wrapped around to the far side out high. To the wing and back to the point. To the opposite point, back to the high slot, to the left wing. Tried to get it there, but instead to center and dribbled through the slot. And New Trier diagonally clears it out of the zone. Penalty's over. Everybody copacetic again. Tried to turn the corner, couldn't do so. And deep in the corner. Up again, right in the slot. The shot off the glove, near side, and shot high, pulled out of the air, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. Cleared out to center ice. Now over here to the near side, stolen away. Backhand shot, goal! And Loyola leads it 1-0. Put deep. On the near side. Back behind the goal line. A heavy check. And that's going to be maybe head contact. Could be. Could be roughing, though. I think it's roughing. I think I'll probably call that as rough. Yeah. A game like this, you don't really want to call a 2-minute 2 and 10 for a head contact on a play like that. Back into the zone. Wrapped around to the near side and up ahead. New Trier coming back the other way. They've got the man advantage, down by a goal now. Ramblers bust it away, bring it back the other way. They're shorthanded. That's a New Trier shorthanded. Ramblers with it. I think I said they had the power play. They're shorthanded. The shot moved wide over to the far side, cleared out the center ice all the way down, clearing the zone. And the Ramblers regroup it. Up ahead. Now put deep, wrapped around to the far side, and cleared once again. Cleared out the center ice and put back in offside. Back behind the goal line. To the far side. Ramblers into the zone, centered, and put to the corner. Back behind the goal, wrapped around to the far side, out to the point. To the right point, looking for the left winger, and shot it wide. Now the Ramblers bring it along the boards, got it out to center ice. Trevian's got a little help there. Into the slot, trying to dipsy doodle around too many men. Had retreated back. Ramblers put it to the far side. Winding down this first period here. Back to the defense. Out ahead. Picked up again by the Ramblers. Back behind the goal. Far side out at the point. The shot boomed wide. Near side. And knocked down. And cleared back to center ice. I hate to think if these two teams do meet again for state, that's going to be a wild and woolly game. As this one is playing for winner take all in the Scholastic Cup Championship. Best of 3 series. All the way through to the far side. Now cleared out ahead. Flipped deep into the zone. Back behind the goal line. To the near side boards. Right into the slot. Grabbed and held on. Now the face-off. Brought back to the zone. Up high. Swatted at. Played with a high stick. Ramblers, little indecision. Bounces free. Coming back. Back goes wide. Near side. Trevians. Up top. As the horn sounds at the end of the first period. At the end of the first period of play, Loyola 1 and New Trier nothing. We'll be back with more here on the network. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Be supportive, not intrusive. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the second period of this one. Loyola Ramblers leading this 1-0. Ramblers bring it into the zone. Little backhand shot save. Put to the corner. And fed out ahead. All the way deep into the zone. Trevians rotate around. Look to center it. Too many sticky wickets in the way. Put it right into the Rambler defender. Out to center ice. Trevians turn around. And along the near side boards, they'll scrub it along a little bit there. And the Ramblers pull it away. Little backhander, that's high and wide. Now on that far side, a long shot to save. And cleared to center ice. Picked up by the Ramblers off the boards, and the Trevians put it in deep, completing a line change. Ramblers out to center ice. Trevians defense sets the play up. Far side blue line. And cleared ahead. Brought in on the left wing, or right wing rather. Out to the point. The shot, that boomed high and wide. Near side. And now back behind the Rambler goal. To the corner. Out top. And the give and go brought that back the other way. Stop. And the turnaround attempt on the shot. Took a little too long doing it. Back the other way come the New Trier Trevians. The Trevians set the play up. Brought it back behind the goal. Play a very conservative game in a game like this. Winner take all. Big game, big crowd. Playing for your fans as well as for the cup. A lot of emotion involved in this thing. Over here on the near side, out to center ice. Looked in deep. Wrapped around to the far side, and we lose the puck out of the ring. Near side. Bounced around a little bit. Picked up and cleared to center ice. Clancy lowered the boom. Picked up by the Trevians. Near side. Heavy bumps. Brought into the zone. The launch shot to save. Up to the point. And the shot goes wide. And we lose the puck out of the ring. And we got a penalty coming up anyway. It's a delay of game call against the goalie. Delay of game for directing the puck out of the rink. Shot to goal! And we're tied at 1. Well, just 7 seconds into that delay of game call. Now the Trevians have tied this one up. Now the face-off, near side, off the boards, out the center ice, put back to the far side, fed ahead. And near side, kept in the zone. Wrapped around to the far side and just flicked out to center. Now back at the Trevian defense. They set the play up. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Lost the puck out of the rink. Take it to the near side. Back behind the goal line. Over to the far side. Now put back into the zone. Off the boards. Cleared ahead. Out to the red line. They'll Push it along a little bit, sent to the far side. And behind the goal. Now at the far side, out ahead. Held in the zone briefly. And put back in. I guess they never did get it out of the zone over there at the blue line. Out top. Trevians looking for a place to go. Put it up to the high slot. Over to the point. And deflected out to center ice. That's where the Trevians will pick it up at the red line. And flip it in and complete a line change. Both teams doing that. The outlet pass ahead into the zone and then right back out. And defenders will bring it in over to the far side and flipped into the Ramblers' end just a couple of feet and then picked up and taken deep to the corner. Back behind the goal line, wrapped around to the near side and now out ahead. And down the man goes. And that's going to be a tripping penalty. New Trier penalty, 2 minutes for tripping. Making Loyola penalty, 2 minutes for tripping. No, I was right. New Trier penalty, minor for tripping. Got to get right on which team. New Trier penalty, minor for tripping. Taking the man down as he tried to bust out of the zone. Put deep to the corner. And cleared back and all the way down. Loyola and New Trier tied at 1. Tied at 1 in the series. So this being the winner-take-all in the 3-game series. Up top, a long shot from the point. And now cleared out to center ice. And the Loyola defenders set it up. Looking for a place to go with it. Put it to the corner. Back to the right wing. Back to the corner. Back to the right wing. And now the Trevian defenders and the centering pass. Pick it up and clear. Coming back. Sent deep. Near side. In the corner. Now into the corner it goes. Battling for it there. Out high. Back to the wing. A shot, and that boomed high and wide. Back behind the goal. Near side. And cleared. And all the way deep. Back the other way. There's a centering attempt. That didn't quite work. Now picked up by the Trevians. A shot and a save. Off the side of the net, maybe. And cleared out to center ice. New Trier defense controls. Brought back into the zone. And it's offside. And that's part of the line change over there. Into the zone. And strong-armed away. But the Trevians pick it up. And wrapped around the boards to the far side. Ramblers pick it up off the leg. Still control. They brought it in the zone. Right wing. Couldn't turn the corner. A lot of Trevians in the way between a shot and where the puck was. Near side boards. And cleared ahead. Trevians. 3-on-3 into the zone. Far side. And again, the Ramblers get it out to center ice. New Trier makes a line change and a whistle and stoppage play. Is that a penalty or no? It's just offside. Or did we lose the puck out of the ring? Could have been one or the other. Ramblers chase it down in their own end. Defenseman has it to the corner. Battle for it along the boards there. And brought out. Spread out. Bouncing puck. And now the Trevians bring it back. The shot. And followed in and clamped and held. 7:55 to play here in the period. Tied at 1. Second period action. And a little past halfway done with the regulation portion of the game. On the near side. Now behind the goal. Take it to the corner. And again, all that. Way too much in the corner. Way too much. One guy high, one guy low, and one guy in the middle. For both teams over there in that situation. I don't like that type of positioning. I know they're getting it from the NHL, though, but I don't like that type of positioning. Now, drop pass. A shot. That deflects to the far side. Strong armed out to the blue line, but held in. Sent to the far side, and again, the Ramblers going to pick it up, try to take a shot to complete a line change into the zone. And now New Trier peeling off for the line change. They're going to make one as well to the near side. And a long outlet pass missed connections, but it was deflected enough, touched, so that it was not a icing call. The long shot ran into traffic. They battled for it there. Take it to the far side and now cleared out to the point. There's a shot, ran into a stick that was down there. And Ramblers bring it back. Centering! Oh, man. Got behind the defender. Couldn't deflect the pass home. Jamming up the slot. Running up the slot. Over here to the near side, right into the middle. And picked up by the Loyola Ramblers. Out to center ice. And New Trier will put it right back into the zone. On the near side boards. Now sent over to the far side. Out ahead. Off the boards. Back to the Trevian defense. Over here to the near side. This is the last home game for New Trier this year here in Wilmette. This is the Wilmette New Trier home ice. Over here on the near side, New Trier bring it up. Looking to drop pass it, send it somewhere. Couldn't do it. Now on the far side. Now back behind the goal. And cleared. New Trier puts it to the far side. Ramblers put it right back over here on the near. New Trier defense picks it up, clears it ahead, and the two players kind of swatted at it. somebody touched it enough that they washed off the icing. And all the way down into the zone on the deflection. Back behind the goal line, far side. New Trier and Loyola. Loyola bring it into the zone. The big blaster. And that boomed wide. In the corner. And they scrum along a little bit. Picked up by the Trevians. They send it ahead. Ramblers had it briefly. Now picked up and we lose the puck out of the rink. 3:20 left to play here in the second period. In a 1-1 game. Deep to the corner. Tried to center it. And the Ramblers had collapsed in very tight. Knocked down with a high stick, but cleared. And that will not be icing. Never got there. Near side. Heavy check right in front, much to the glee of the Loyola faithful right here in front of us. Loyola player getting the New Trier guy. Around the near side. In the corner, another heavy check. And cleared. Got a hit. And sent deep. Sent to the far side, back behind the goal. To the side of the net, they had scrum, but the puck is frozen underneath. I think the Trevians thought they might have had a goal or something in there. Ref was right there, though. No goal. Ricocheted, bounces around, grabbed and held on. Again to the sticky wickets. Picked up by Loyola. They couldn't get it out of the zone. There's a shot that boomed wide. Around to the near side and all the way deep. New Trier have to retreat into their own zone, send it to the far side. Up ahead. And knocked down and picked up by Loyola. They brought it to the near side boards. And back behind the goal. To the near side again. Back behind the goal line. And on that far side, out to the point. Deal with it there. Coming back into the zone. Take it to the corner. To the far side, and now picked up by New Trier. New Trier puts it deep. Winding it down now the second period. In a game that's tied at 1. Well, first two games have taken extra frames to decide. And we're at a 1-1 game late here in the period. About 25 seconds left to play in the period. In the second period, we've got another period yet to go, though. In the corner. Now all the way through, look for the back door. Didn't quite get there. There's a shot to save, rebound. As a horn sounds at the period. We're done with the second period of play, and we're all knotted up. Loyola 1 and New Trier 1. We'll be back with more here on the network. The Metro Chicago Sports Network affiliates include New Trier Television, Comcast, Northern Cook County, Highland Park, Texas, Southeastern Lake County, and Extreme Northeastern Cook County, AT&T Uverse, WOW, RCN Cable, and selected games on YouTube. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive at dusk, dawn, or night. Make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, at full house, and it all comes down to the third period of this one. Third period for the Cup, third period for the whole season. Shot and a save right off the face-off, left wing. With the shot up to the point, held in the zone, put deep. And along the near side boards, Ramblers will send it to the far side, actually make a line change. That quick, very quick into the period. Sent over to the far side. I know one couple of teams, well, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to go somewhere and I'm not going to do that. Great games of the past sort of things. As a shot and they save. Now picked up by the Ramblers. There's just lots of times I talk and kind of pops into my mind, whatever pops in there. Sent it to the zone. Right to the near side. And the Trevians bring it out. Spread out and sent deep. The bad chase, the Ramblers got there first. Poked ahead. Out to center ice. Coming back the other way. A long shot, the save. And New Trier turns around, brings it back. Split the defense, but then pushed the shot wide. Yeah, out to the point. Couldn't keep it in the zone. And the Trevians tried to set it at the defense, and instead the Ramblers pick it up and set it deep. In the corner. Round to the far side. Out ahead and picked up by the Ramblers. They send it deep into the zone. Out to center ice. Brought back the other way. There's a low shot. That went wide. They'll scrum it along the boards. Still scrumming it all over there. And tried by the backhand, and they did get that shot away. Shallow angle backhander. Set to the far side. Now behind the goal, right up front. Cleared. And the Ramblers bring it back. The big blaster, and that boomed wide. Back behind the goal line. And to the near side boards. Beyond the blue line, Ramblers will regroup. Turn around and brought ahead into the zone, right in front of the New Trier bench. Again, they will scrum there. And a whistle stops play. I think the puck might have hit somebody up in that, bouncing around over there. That's what it looked like from the faceoff. Picked up by New Trier. They get it into the zone. Back behind the goal line. And out to the point. Back to the near point. Big blaster. And the save. Red then held on for the whistle stopping play. And cleared out to center ice. New Trier has it. They bring it into the zone, spread out, into the corner, back up top, and nobody there, and they're going to send it all the way deep. And that's icing against Loyola. Shot again running into traffic, brought the other way. And switch to the backhand all the way through to the far side. And up high. And we got a penalty coming up. And the stoppage of play. Penalty for tripping. 12:31 left to play in the third period. Back to the corner. Back out to the high slot. The big shot grabbed and held on. Well, the Red Seas parted right up the slot. And they save. Now the Trevians clear it out to center ice. Ramblers regroup and send it ahead, but missed connections on the pass, and New Trier picks it up. They'll skate it out this time. Drop pass, ranging in. They shot, they save. Nice save. Preventing the shorthanded goal. And sent to the corner. Back behind the goal line. They'll scrum it along. Now put to the near side. They battle for it there. Up top. Ricochet. There was a deflection attempt in there in the slot. And deflected wide. Now there's another shot. Sticky wickets in the way. And cleared out to center ice. Picked up by New Trier. They get it into the zone. Ramblers. They hit. Loyola with the puck. In the corner. Take it to the far side. And cleared out to center ice. Loyola with it. They pass ahead and all the way deep. In the corner. Now, shallow angle attempt. Nope. Ricochet shot. Oh, great save. And then the whistle on this, and I'm not sure exactly why. We got a penalty coming up? No. Because it didn't look like the goalie had that when that whistle went down. And it stayed in the zone. Picked up by Loyola. They put it to the corner. And along the boards, right in front of the New Trier student section. One advantage of this rink, with the size of the rink, they can separate the student sections by a considerable distance. Now, here come the Trevians back the other way, into the zone. Centering attempt, ran into traffic. Over to the far side. Up top. And cleared to center ice. Put over here to the near side. Ramblers come up with it. They'll send it to the far. They head, and that ran into traffic. Centering attempt. And taken away by the Ramblers. They get it into the zone. In the corner. Back around to the near side. Up top. And back to the blue line of the Ramblers. And offside. With 8:56 left to play here in the period. As time becoming a factor again, as it has in all the games up till now, here in this, well, really this whole season, with the exception of, I can think of only two games where that wasn't a factor. No, I take that back, because that was, they did, all of them have been tied constraint, close games. Long icing picked up by New Trier. Right through the slot over here to the near side. Brought back into the zone. This is the 6th meeting of the year between these two. Back behind the goal line. 3 in the league. Now 3 in the playoffs. And the corner. Drop past it to the near side. Or as they call it sometimes, blindside pass. Put back behind the goal line, and now the New Trier Trevians pick it up as line changes are effected. Near side. And centered. There's a shot, a save. Wow, that one dribbled out in a wide open shot attempt. Nice job with the save. And sent deep. They battle along the boards there. Near side. Out high. Bounce it around a little bit. Picked up and sent deep. To the near side boards, New Trier. Outlet pass ahead. Drop past it. There's the shot, the save, and held on. From the high slot. Near side. Sent around to the far. And back behind the goal line. New Trier popped it free, but then Loyola got a hold of it. And they bring it back the other way. From the left wing, looking to center. Didn't find anybody. Picked up out to center ice. And back come the Ramblers. Heavy check right at the blue line. Gets a big rise out of the New Trier contingent. Back come the Trevians. And put into the bench. And then a little extra curriculars here on the end. On the heavy check. Do we got a penalty? I think we do. Loyola penalty for tripping. 5:45 to play in the third period. And now any penalties are kind of bad timing in a close game like this. Into the zone. New Trier. Looking for an opening. Range in a little bit. Now back to the wing. Backdoor shot, goal! And New Trier takes the lead 2-1. Now over on the far side. New Trier again into the zone. Deep to the corner. And it popped free a little bit. Trevians up top. Over to the wing. Back deep to the corner. And they'll battle along in there. Picked up by New Trier. Loyola took the man and nobody took the puck there in the corner. Cleared out to center ice. That's what gave New Trier the opportunity to get a hold of that. Over on the far side now, New Trier gets it into the zone. And the mad chase on for the line change. Out ahead on the cherry pick on the line change. To the corner. Cleared out to the point. And over here to the near side. New Trier brings it up into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Loyola with the puck. A power play goal has given New Trier the lead here, late in the third period. And a long shot, grabbed and held on. Now wrap around to the far side. Got a hit. And Loyola will set the play up, going deep into their zone. And put back now by New Trier. New Trier might. Well, there's a shot and a save. Well, never mind, because it's not happening here. Another shot and a save here. Two of them. And picked up by the Ramblers. They'll clear it out ahead. New Trier. And they'll flick it deep. Back behind the goal line. And along the boards. And we lose the puck. On the little backhand. Trying to send it deep. Back behind the goal line. New Trier. And Loyola. Loyola with the puck out ahead. And that's going to be icing against Loyola on the missed pass. Near side. All right. And sent to the far top. Put to the wing. In the corner. And back come the Ramblers. Tried to get around the man and didn't do so. But that's a minor for tripping. 2-minute minor for tripping at 2:31. Wow. Well, for New Trier, there's a shot and a save. And some pushing and shoving on the end of this one. For New Trier, this isn't necessarily as bad a penalty because they've got the goal advantage. They can waste time by simply sending it down to the other side of the ice, make Loyola work a little bit. Ramblers, here's a shot, they save, and picked up, didn't get it out of the zone. Take it to the right wing, or left wing, back behind the goal, round to the right wing, and out to the point. Ranging to the high slot, to the left wing. The shot, the save, and cleared by New Trier. Loyola with the puck. Got a hit. Sent to the far side. Bringing it into the zone, to the high slot. The shot, that boomed high and wide. Back behind the goal line. Near side. And New Trier couldn't get it out of the zone, but, kind of strong-armed out. Now put right back in. Now I take that back into the New Trier bench. Timeout taken. 2-1, a minute 23 left to go. Loyola puts it deep. Around to the near side. High. Over to the wing. And the big shot from the point. High and wide. To the near side boards. Couldn't get it out. Now picked up. Brought into the zone. The big blaster in that. Ran into sticky wickets out front. Try again. There's a shot. No. Again, ranging in. Takes shot. Goal. No goal. No goal. Man in the crease. Loyola player in the goalie crease. No goal. Faceoff moves outside the zone. Wow. Well, it's second time in this series we've had a disallowed goal. And again, key late in the game. Here's a shot ran into traffic. Take it to the far side. Now out to center ice. Put back deep. 2-1. Extra attacker out there. At one point, there was a 6-on-4. And 7 seconds left, and a minor penalty for tripping. Now into the zone. The shot. No. Puck is free. That's it. The game's over. And New Trier is the Scholastic Cup champion by the score 2-1. And the celebration begins over on that far side in front of the New Trier student contingent. New Trier wins it by the final score of 2-1 and wins the series 2-1. So that'll do it for us for this game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. It was a wild and woolly series and a wild and woolly game tonight. A lot of action. Good play. And for all of us, we say as always, well, before we get there, the New Trier Trojans win this game 2-1, win the Scholastic Cup, win the championship series by 2-1. And some great hockey played between these two teams. They will possibly meet again in the state semifinals, doubling back in the same brackets. That'll do it for us for this game. Join us for more sports action on the network. Baseball season just around the corner, and we cover both these teams in baseball as well. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.